गणानां त्वा गणपतिगुं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमम् ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आनशृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम् ॐ महागणाधिपतये नमः। ॐ श्रीमते जैमिन्याचार्याय नमः। श्रीतलवकारगुरवे नमः। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ॐ।
So let us today continue with our previous sutras explanation and applying to these charts. So before applying, just would like to have a recap. This is the chart we have seen, and this chart is very new to us, and let us have a quick look, and keeping in this mind we will see the charts. Before that, I would like to have a small explanation regarding whatever the future prediction part is entirely relies on. This is how, let us see, apply these things now. That tad we have studied, that's why we apply one part, that is tad. That means we have seen that, please refer the video. Second is swapaha, that is very important, and rikshani, that is rasi and sign, that is sign aspect and star aspect. These three are now we have covered, so we will apply these three aspects in a how they come into these great personalities horoscopes. Before that, tad drishti means we will just recap it, aspect relating to Virgo sign, and also aspect of any planet in own sign, and aspecting both exaltation and debilitation in general. But any planet, if it is also aspects any exaltation or debilitation, is also to be considered. In that way, we have Parsva Bhecha Chabhe Swapaha. Parsva means 5. 5 means it is only 5 possibilities, excluding Jupiter and Venus. So Jupiter and Venus do not discriminate exaltation and debilitation, because they are Pandita Samadarsana. That is, the scholars do not discriminate high and low. They are normal to all. So they above all these things, above low and high. So that way they are attained great wisdom, greater highest of wisdom. So Jupiter and Venus are representing the wisdom greatness, the wisdom peak. In that way they don't discriminate exaltation, debilitation. Other planets have such qualities. In that way, Parsva means 5 also we should be learning. So that is one part. Second is here Swapaha. So Swapaha, that sutra is Swapaha. Swapaha means it's a plural, not a singular and dual, but it's a plural. So plural means we should have minimum 3 or more than 3. What are the 3? We will see here. Aspect of Lord of the Pitru. What is Pitru? Pitru is Lagna. In generally all people, we are habituated to Lagna, ascendant, such type of terms. But in Jaimini, there is no such word used in sutras called Lagna. It is through Lagna should be understood by through Katapaya only. So Katapaya, the words used for Lagna are Manda, Pitru, Ityadi. But Pitru is very important. So we note the Lagna as Pitru. So Pitru means Lagna in this terminology. That is Jaimini school of terminology. In now onwards, we have to only use such words only. They give lot of importance in understanding sutras. So Lagna means Pitru. So for the convenience sake, I will just remind whenever there is any confusion. But generally, ascendant is Pitru. Now coming to second is aspect of Atmakaraka. So that is also a new concept for us. Swa means Atma, which we will learn in later on sutras. That is, Atma's Lord is Swapaha, that is Lord. Pa means Lord. Swa means Lagna, Atma, and Pada also. Pada is a new concept which we didn't till now covered. So these two things, that is Lagna is not covered, Atma is not covered, and aspect of Pada, Lords, is also not covered. So you may get doubt why you are telling all these things. But because the sutras hidden part is there, Chabhe Swapaha, which not consisting in all other renderings, but in our parampara it is there. So it is Jabhe Swapaha is a reflection of the Parsabhecha. So when we put a mirror there, we'll get the reflection of the sutra, but a slight difference is that Parsva, that is Swa, that is fifth letter, becomes the seventh letter. Fifth becomes seventh. That is where very important. So reflection is the indication to reflection is a Mimamsa in Sanskrit. Mimamsa means reflection or critical analysis. But Mimamsa Deen is Jaimini. So in Jaimini is only that Ketu is connected. So Ketu's lineage is Jaimini Gotra. So Ketu means reflection, Rahu means shadow. We'll learn later on. So reflection is represented by Ketu, that is mirror. So when we put a mirror, the second half or hidden part of the sutra is revealed. So this is how our parampara has preserved this sutra very carefully. So this is how Chabe Swapaha means. So that is because of its plurality. So we have to take three at least. So one is aspect of the Lord of the Lagna. Swa means Lagna. We'll know in future video sutras we'll be knowing that word also. So Lagna means ascendant. So Pitru we generally denote it with so in that way. Now another is Atmakaraka, that is whoever transferred or travelled more distance within a sign. We'll come later on, don't worry about it. But for the time being, we just only concentrated on how to look into horoscope, but no prediction part, just only how to identify the parts. Just like in a school, children will be taught hands, eyes and legs like that. We have to identify within the chart certain parts. So that is very important in that way. Third is aspect of Pada. Pada is also we will learn later on, but for the time being, I'll just give the things as they are. So these three can come. A single planet can have these three. Any two aspects have a single planet can have two portfolios or one portfolio. That way, we'll see that if it is A or B or C, then Swapaha. If it is A and B, or A and C, or B and C, then it is Swapahu, that is square. We are representing that way for the convenience of who are not well versed in or acquainted with language, grammar. So Swapaha is power to the 1, Swapaha 2 is 2, and that is third one. If it is all these three is represented by one single planet, then Swapaha, that is power of 3. So in Sanskrit it is Swapaha, Swapau, Swapaha. That is how the first Pradhama Vibhakti in that we have Bahuvachanam. So in this sutra, Swapaha implies all the three. So these three cases are here we have in astrological terms. So one is Lagna Lord, that is Pitru Lord. Another is Atma Lord. Another is Pada Lord. So these three, if they are all three are one, this power 3. If there are two aspects merge into one single planet, power 2. If 3 distribute, then power 1. Now, let us have a Rikshane Drishti, that is already we covered, that is sign aspect and star aspect. If they both applicable in a chart, then we say Rikshani. If it's only one single, that is either star or sign generally, then it will say we'll denote it as Riksha. So Riksha is Drishti of, that is aspect of sign. Rikshani is aspect of a sign and a star. Now we'll learn a little bit a new lesson to add it to this. Tad we have already as Virgo, that is Tad means Virgo, as per sign division. That is when we divide by 12, we got Virgo 6, Tad means 6. But when we divide it by stars 28, we get 6 representing Ardra. That is the Lord Shiva's eye, third eye. So with third eye, that is how signs have 3 aspects. So 3 aspects are representing like 3 eyes of a Shiva. That is Divya Drishti, that is pineal gland or parietal eye or like that in biological terms. But this is how we have to understand. Tad means Shiva, that is Arudra. But Tad also means Virgo, that is Kanya, that is Parvati. So Shiva Parvati, they are dual signs, Jaimini and Virgo. So that's why Jaimini and Virgo are connected in coming sutras in a common word also. So Mrityuva Jayagni Kanascha, Mrityo Kandu Sthaulyancha. These are the two words used, but nowhere in that sutras addressed for a single sign with a single word. So only it occurs in dual signs, that is Jaimini and Virgo, with the word called Mrityo. Let us see in that later on, but now for the time being we'll apply for the charts of three persons who are great politicians, that is US President Roosevelt, and another horoscope is Barack Obama, another is George W. Bush. So these three are great examples we can understand, and we want to stress such importance not in politician but other achievements, like a human being landing on moon is Neil Armstrong. We'll see how that is also possible. Third aspect is martial that is monks or like that who have attained Siddhi, and their horoscopes it is very difficult to collect, but we take a horoscope of Bruce Lee, whose data is Astro Data Bank gives in the category of AA. So all the 5 horoscopes we are dealing with AA category. We will deal only with AA, either A or B, not more than that. So for this Bruce Lee's horoscope, it will give you a lot of information about not Pitru, that is ascendant, but descendant. We'll see. Let us see these things which are very important for our understanding in future videos. Now first the horoscope of Roosevelt. Let us have a look at the chart. Pitru, that is here we have Pitru, which is Virgo, and planets are posited like this, and moon is given a star over here, means it implies that moon is in Arudra. So if it has star, any planets superscript with a star, then it is in Arudra. Then we'll see the exact degrees, longitudes of these planets. Let us have. So this is how we practice in Jaimini school. This table should be adopted. We suggest for our ready reference. So first longitudes, but generally longitude wise when we see, we give importance in certain order. So first we'll give for Lagna, that is whatever that is Pitru. So we'll write it down. Second is immediately we'll see who are traveled more degrees, Atmakarka. This Atmakarka is a very, very trivial and very difficult thing to understand, but we don't go into details today. Just for the example of sake, we'll take here in this horoscope, Jupiter is the Atmakarka. But Jupiter or any Atmakarka, in our way of writing down, if you see, we write it as power 0. So this is very important. Please take note of it. Power 0 means it is Atmakaraka. Next, we will see all the planets which are required for this chart analysis. A quick reference, quick referral material we are going to give. That is here in this horoscope, after Jupiter, Moon, Mars and Mercury. Why? We'll see. Now, first in a order, we have learned Riksha, that is Ruksha means aspect of sign. Then Rukshani, both sign and star. Then Tad means Tad Nishtas. That means Virgo connection. That is the planet in Virgo or aspect in Virgo. And also it also means Parsvabhecha, that is 5 cases. So 5 cases are only for 5 planets. So that 5 planets cases are Sun, Moon, Mars and Mercury and Saturn. So excluding Jupiter and Venus, we have 5 cases. So that 5 cases, if it is existing, that is if they are in one sign or different signs but aspect in their exaltation, debilitation, or one debilitation or exaltation, either way, it is anyhow, we have to consider that Tad is the table. Then Arudra, if it is any planet in Arudra Nakshatra, we should be taken. Then coming to the 3 cases, Swapaha, Swapau, Swapaha. That is how the 3 cases will arise. So Swapaha means Lagna Lord, Atma Lord or Pada Lord. Swapo means Lagna Lord, Atma Lord or Lagna Lord, Pada Lord or Atma Lord or Pada Lord. Like that way, two combinations we can have Swapo. That means two dual case. And as plural case, all the three cases can come. So it is Swapaha. In that way, it is very important. If any planet can have attained the three cases, then it is a great. So these are like Brahma, Vishnu, Maheswara. That is how the sutra says about Brahma, Vishnu, Maheswara. In that coming later on videos, we will see what these are in planetary wise. Now coming to this horoscope, Moon is now Riksha. That is, it is aspecting, Moon and Mars are aspecting, that is Pitru. Here we can see, because they are dual signs, that is Pitru means Lagna is in dual sign. So dual signs aspect dual signs. So Sagittarius and Pisces are empty, and Jaimini containing Mars and Moon. Therefore, we have here Ruksha as a sign aspect, where against the Moon and Mars we have a symbol called Y. Y means yes, that is existing. If it is not existing, we don't put any, we leave the blank, empty. Okay, then Rikshani, both sign and star aspect. So just take the table what I have given in the first slide. So that keeping aside, just watch. So if you see, for example, let us have a example of looking into. So because it is Virgo, that is Pitru is Virgo, let us see, Pitru is Virgo. So in Virgo, 17 degrees 8 minutes 34 seconds to end of the sign. That is how this window is there, that is this range of this sign, where wherever the planet or Lagna if falls, it has something to do with both sign and star aspect. So all the planets in dual signs aspect same range. So that is how the green color. So we'll see whether the Pitru is in range of 17 degrees 8 minutes and 34 seconds till end of the sign. So coming to horoscope of Roosevelt, we'll see Pitru's degrees are 1 degree 4 minutes and 23 seconds, which doesn't qualify. That's why Rikshani is not given any Y, that is S mark. Now coming to Tad means planet which is connected to Virgo. Okay, already it is Moon and Mars. But if any planet aspects its debilitation and exaltation, so we don't have any such case in here in this horoscope. That's why Tad is not existing. Now Arudra, so we have Arudra. So Moon is in Arudra. That's why Arudra is tick with the Y. That is yes. So Moon is given a symbol of star. That is how here we can see. Now coming to Swapaha. Swapaha means what? That is Pitru Lord. That is Lagna Lord. Lagna Lord is Mercury. So Mercury, here we see Mercury is given status of Swapaha. Next, Atmakaraka is Jupiter. That is Jupiter's Lord. So where Jupiter is in? Jupiter is in Aries. So Aries Lord is Mars. So Mars is Swapaha. So let us see. So Mars is here, we have Mars, against Mars we have Swapaha. Next is Pada Lord. What? So Pada here, for our understanding, Pada is Cancer. So Pada is Cancer, therefore Cancer Lord is Moon. So Moon is Swapaha. So again Moon is Swapaha. So now when we take entire these quantities, they are Ruksha, Rukshani, Tad, Arudra, Swapaha, Swapau, Swapaha. All these pile up to 7. These 7 out of 7, we have to see how much majority we got to any planet. So in that sense, Moon stands top with 3 marks, 3 states. Second comes Mars, and third is Mercury. So Mars and Moon can have a lot of destiny deciders of this horoscope. This is how to delineate the chart. Let us have another horoscope so that we will be more acquainted with these type of things. It is the horoscope of George Walker Bush, and his chart is like this. So Pitru is a Karka Rasi, that is Karkataka Lagna, that is Cancer. In Pitru, that is Karkataka, Mercury, Saturn, Venus, and Rahu Ketu we have here like this way. We can see these planetary positions. Now Mars is aspecting his exaltation point, that Tad, and there is no any other planet which aspects its debilitation and exaltation. So only Mars is having such a thing. Now Sun is there, but it is not in Ardra. Now Rahu and Ketu we'll see here. So Pitru, because it's Cancer, we have to go for Riksha, Rikshani. So because it is Cancer, planets both Rahu and Ketu, because they are situated, they can aspect this Karka, that is Cancer Lagna. So Riksha, we got Rahu and Ketu. So once Rahu is stated, we can take Ketu is also granted for that. So Riksha, Rahu is there. That's why Y is there. Now we go for Rikshani. So we'll see how much degrees is Pitru. Pitru is, we'll see here, 14 degrees, 0 minutes and 3 seconds. Let us see. So in Cancer, what is the range of both star and sign? So in Cancer, it is 12 degrees 51, 26 onwards to 25 degrees 42, 51, and 25 degrees 42, 51 to end of the sign. This is how we have to see here. So the Rikshani, that is both star and sign aspect, starts from 12 degrees 51, 26 from there till the end of that. But there is a little bit blue and yellow portions, we have to take care about it. So let us, because Cancer is 14 degrees of George Bush horoscope, so it falls in blue range. If it is falls in blue range, that is ascendant, then planets which are in Aries, that is Taurus and Scorpio, they have to be within the yellow range. That is what I am telling. So if it is more than 21, 25, 43, then only that is star aspect and sign aspect coexist. So let us see Rahu's degrees. So Rahu degrees are 26. So it fulfills the yellow portion. That's why Rahu aspects both sign wise and star wise. That's why Y is given here. So this is how Rahu can have a very deciding factor in his horoscope. Now coming to Tad, already I discussed, Moon is aspecting Virgo. Mars is also aspecting Virgo, I think. Let's see. No, Mars is aspecting its exaltation. Okay. Moon is in Virgo and it is aspecting. Jupiter is also connected, but we don't have Jupiter importance in this horoscope. Why we'll see. Next is Swapaha. Swapaha means Lord of the Pitru. Pitru is Karka, that is Cancer. Cancer Lord is Moon. Moon is Swapaha, that is here we have given against Moon. We have given against Moon. We have given not only Tad, it is also Swapaha. Now, second is Venus is Atmakaraka in this horoscope. So Venus, we'll see where he is situated. Venus is situated again in Lagna, that is Cancer. So Lord of Venus is again Moon. So Moon has a dual duty. So Moon is again Swapaha. Because he is Swapaha twice, it is here we have kept it Swapau. So he is attained the stage of Swapau. Now coming to third is Pada. So Pada in this horoscope is Scorpio. So Scorpio Lord is Mars. So Mars is not only Tad, is also Swapaha. So here Mars is Swapaha. So Tad is also there and Swapaha is there. So in this way we have the entire horoscope's terminology as per Jaimini school. In all these 4 sutras accordingly we are learning. So we have to, in this video, the main purpose of this video is to first get the student acquainted with how to look into chart. Just like a child, when he is asked where are the eyes and show me nose and these things, child will be easily identifying them. In that way, it is we are in the beginning stage, so we should be first be able to identify the things as they are. So Moon in this case also having 3 states. So moon is having lot of influence on this chart. So let us go to third president, Obama, and Obama's horoscope is like this. Pitru is Capricorn, and Jupiter, Saturn located, Ketu in, so we can see here all. But one thing very importantly, we identified Venus with having a star. That means Venus is in Ardra, so he is having some influence on the chart. So moon is exalted. Now Mars can, just like in the previous case, Mars is also having the scope to aspect its exaltation point Capricorn. Next, coming to here the table. Let's see. So longitude wise, 24 degrees 43 minutes 48 seconds is Pitru. Pitru means Lagna. Lagna is Capricorn. So for Capricorn, I will see Ruksha. Ruksha means sign aspect. So let us see. So Capricorn is getting aspect from Moon, Mars and Rahu. Scorpio is empty. So Moon, Mars, Rahu are aspecting Pitru. That's why they are Ruksha. So Moon is Riksha, Mars is also Ruksha. Now Rukshani, that is both sign and star aspect. If it is existing, let us see. So Pitru is in Capricorn, and Pitru, that is longitude is 2443. So we'll go to the previous slide, which we see for Capricorn how much it is. So till 25, 42, 51, starting from 12 degrees, it is blue portion. So since Lagna is falling in, that is Pitru is falling in within blue portion, it first qualifies. So if it is qualifying, then the planets in Scorpio, Taurus or Leo, they should be in yellow region. That is important. So yellow region, we'll see what is yellow region. 21 degrees 25 minutes 43 seconds till end of the sign. So let us see, is there any planet or planets in that range for Obama. So Mars degrees are 29 degrees 15 minutes and 22 seconds. So who qualifies? Rukshani. So he qualifies not only Riksha, he qualifies Rukshani and also qualifies Tad. Now that is how the importance is increasing. Now is there any other planet? Moon. Let us see. Moon is there, but degrees wise, if we see, Moon's degrees is 10 to and 13. 10 to 13. Does it satisfy? In Taurus, it is 10 means it is blue region, but Lagna is in yellow region. I think let us see. No. Lagna is also in blue region. So both in blue regions do not aspect. That's why Moon disqualifies for Rikshani. So Moon disqualifies for Rikshani. That's why Moon is not given the status of Rikshani. Now coming to Tad, already we have Mars aspecting Tad, and now Venus is having connection to Tad. How? Because Venus is in dual sign and it is aspecting Virgo. That is how. Not only that, it is aspecting its debilitation and exaltation both. That is very important. It's a good combination. Let us see more about Arudra. So Arudra, Venus is in Arudra, so it is also having a lot of importance. Now coming to Swapaha, Swapaha. Now Swapaha means Lagna Lord. Lagna is Capricorn. So Capricorn Lord is Saturn. So Saturn is a Swapaha. Here, one state only. Next state is Atmakaraka's Lord. Atmakaraka is Mars. So Mars situated in here, Leo. So Leo Lord is Sun. So Sun we have mentioned, but here he doesn't have. So he one Swapaha, one status. Sun has attained one status Swapaha. Now third is Pada Lord. So Pada is here is Aries. So Aries Lord is Mars. So Mars is having another qualification, that is Swapaha. So in that way, 4 cases, dignities have been reached by Mars. 1 dignity is reached by Moon. 2 dignities are reached by Venus. 2 dignities are reached by Venus, and Saturn reached only 1 dignity, and Sun reached only 1 degree. In this way, this chart have influence of Mars on this chart. Greater influence is there. You can see that how it is. Now coming to next horoscope, that is, we have completed all the presidents. We'll go for something a new and different way of Neil Armstrong, the person who had landed on Moon, which is a great achievement for mankind. Let us see why. That is how we want to see in this angle, not in a prediction part, but at least some what are the things which can make that person to such great heights. So this is how chart is. Pitru is Vrishabha, that is Taurus. Jupiter is in, okay, this is how Jupiter highlighted, he is in Ardra. Okay, so Tad, that is Venus in Kanya, that is Virgo, and its aspects is exaltation. And any other planet? No. So, okay, Mars is having that dignity of watching both these 2 signs, that is exaltation and debilitation. But Mars is situated opposite to this own house, so that is a second possibility. So anyhow Mars is having that possibility of looking or aspecting is both debilitation and exaltation. After seeing this horoscope, let us see what are the degrees. Degree wise, Pitru is Taurus, which is 938. So 938. Rahu is here, in this case is Atmakarka. So this is how the chart is. So people may not digest these things. We will come to Atmakarka explanation. We will know what is the conditions there. Very deep analysis it requires. Don't bother about for the time being. Just take Rahu is Atmakarka in this case. Now Atmakarka is Rahu. Rahu is in Aries sign. So Aries Lord is Mars, who is in itself in the Lagna. That's why Mars is Swapaha. Next another is Lagna Lord. Lagna Lord is Pitru Lord. Pitru Lord is Venus. So Venus, oh good, is in Tad. So Venus is having another status of Tad only. Tad at the same time Swapaha. Third is Pada. Pada means here in this case is Capricorn. Capricorn Lord is Saturn. So Saturn is also expecting Virgo, and is also Swapaha. Saturn is Swapaha. Here Tad is not there, but because of lesser importance I didn't mention, but Swapaha. So we don't have any Swapo or Swapaha, only Swapaha. So in this horoscope, Sun attained 1 dignity. Why? See, Sun is aspecting Pitru, and also Ketu aspects Pitru. Only 2 planets can aspect Pitru. So among those 2, Sun is here. That's it. The Sun is given Vriksha, 1 dignity. Mars is having 1 dignity, whereas Jupiter is having 2 dignities, Venus is having 2 dignities, and Saturn is having 1 dignity. So here in this case, Jupiter and Venus are having 2 dignities. So Jupiter and Venus both aspect each other, and Jupiter in Ardra and Venus is also in Virgo. So in that way, one way I was telling about Shiva and Parvati. In that way, this having some influence. Let us have another chart, the final chart, very important in some respects. So till now all the 4 cases are being concentrated on Pitru, that is ascendant, but this horoscope have a lot of importance on 7th. We'll see why. So have a look at horoscope of Bruce Lee. So Pitru is here, it is Scorpio, and Sun, Ketu, Jupiter, Saturn, Rahu, Mercury, Venus, Moon, and Mars. So when coming to degree wise, we'll see Pitru is here 13 degrees. Here in this horoscope, Mercury is the Atma. So next is okay. We'll see Riksha. Riksha means sign aspect. So for Pitru, that is Lagna or ascendant. Jupiter and Saturn aspect. There are no other planets. So Jupiter and Saturn are both very slow moving planets. So we can have Jupiter and Jupiter and Saturn as Riksha. So Rikshani, that is 13 degrees 10 minutes. So as per that analysis, if you compare the table, there is no case of Rikshani. So doesn't case arises here. Therefore there is no any. Next, coming to Tad, we already discussed Moon. Moon is aspecting its exaltation. So Moon aspects its exaltation point for us. Okay. So Moon aspects, that's why it is Tad. And Arudra, so because Jaimini is empty, there is no case of Arudra here. So Arudra is not there. Supaha, so Lagna Lord, that is Pitru Lord, is Mars. Mars is Supaha. That's why Mars is given Supaha. Next is Pada Lord. So Pada is Virgo. Virgo Lord is Mercury. So Mercury is having a one Swapaha dignity. And Atma Karaka Lord, that is Mercury is Atma Karaka, he is in Libra. So Lord of Libra is Venus. So Venus is Swapaha. Therefore Venus is Swapaha. So we have here, when we see Mercury is 1 dignity, Moon is 1 dignity, Venus is 1 dignity, Saturn is 1 dignity, Jupiter is 1 dignity, and Mars is 1 dignity. All are only 1 dignity. But the thing is, here in this chart, because Pitru till now we have considered, I was telling about descendant is Paramatma and ascendant is Jivatma. So 7th is descendant, which is Paramatma. This is Taurus, and this Taurus is aspected by 4 planets, and there is no any planet aspecting from Capricorn or Cancer. But among these 4, we have already one is Mercury, which is Swapaha. Another is Venus, which is Swapaha. And Mars, which is Swapaha. And Moon, though is not Swapaha, but his aspect on Taurus is very important. In future coming videos, we'll see the importance of all these things. And this is how this chart demonstrates the greatness of 7, that is Bruce Lee's horoscope demonstrates on 7, that is Paramatma, whereas all other 4 horoscopes have a great combinations for Pitru. And in that way, we just in this video, our intention is to know some basics as per our sutras learning, and in continuous sutra pata only we have to delineate the chart. That way, slowly, gradually, we will have habit of both remembering the sutras simultaneously and looking into the chart simultaneously. Then this will not lead to any error of prediction. So slowly we will improve our prediction techniques, but this is only basics. So we have to only take into consideration in this video that we are only learning how to identify the things as per the 4 sutras. So let us have today some leave. Hari Om Tat Sat.